All right, so the soft lock segment on this podcast where one of our mega marks from our Patreon gives us a topic to debate, a question to answer. It is a question of the week with a fancy name, and this week it comes from our good friend, Mr. Sean Tecker. And Tecker's question is, in honor of it being Thanksgiving, what moment in your gaming life have you felt like the biggest turkey, meaning foolish or inept?
Oh, man.
Every time John and I drop into Fortnite.
Oh, I finally have somewhat of a grasp on that. But yeah, you're probably right. You know what I'm going to say is The Force Unleashed, because I had the Wii version.
Oh.
I didn't want the Wii version, but that's what I ended up getting for Christmas. And there was one specific level where I think there were pieces of a TIE fighter on the ground and you had to like lift them up and with the Force and like level them and then jump on them. Doing that with the damn Wii whatever the hell they're called, the nunchuck things.
Yeah, nunchucks.
Impossible. That is where I stopped playing the game and never picked it up again.
Are you talking about the
360
one
later or whatever it was?
Where you have to pull the platforms out, or the part where you have to bring down the Star Destroyer?
The platforms. It was very early in the game.
Yeah, there's the ones where you have to like bring the platforms out from the wall. Yeah. I have heard mixed reactions about that on the Wii from people who had played it.
It's cool,
you did
the
not
first
have a
5
great
minutes.
experience, and I know people who were just like, it was actually kind of fun because it felt like you were like the motions that you did were, you know, it was like you felt like you were actually doing stuff with the Force. And I was like, I suppose that there's a certain...
Hell no. I was so much happier when I got it on Xbox later on.
Look how far VR is coming now. People love it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What about you?
I'm trying to think of one. I feel like there's so many of them, but I can't think of one specific that jumps out at me. So there was a point where I wanted to play it was like a Road Rash style game, and it ended up being that the Road Rash aspect of it ended up being more like a mechanic sim. I have to find the name of the game, where you build your car and then you do like a whole Road Rash type of gameplay. But the building your car, like I hyped this game up to all my friends. I was like, this is going to be the future. This is going to be so cool. I was like, so many other games are going to be there. And this was like, you know, early to like mid 2000. Like, this is going to be it. This is going to be so cool. Everyone's going to get this game. We got to get on this like now before, so we can be like the cool kids who were playing it before. And it didn't. No one got it. It ended up being like this huge flop because no one wanted to spend all the time building the cars. And I got to find out what the name of the game was. I can't remember, but I remember just being so pumped about this game, and then everyone being like, dude, we don't like this game. This game's not great. And I was like, oh, yeah, I just made all my friends go out and like spend their birthday money on buying this game.
I did that with Gears of War Judgment Day, or Judgment, whatever it was called. Notably my least favorite Gears of War game. But I finally convinced my friend to play it. All of my other friends were getting it. We just played 2 and 3, and it was so much fun. The multiplayer, we all got Judgment, and we were like, oh, this game kind of sucks. And we convinced friends that didn't play the series to finally get it, and that's where they came in, and it was a big flop. Man. But this question had a follow-up from the rest of the Discord where they asked hang on, what is the exact...
Well, you are notorious for not liking Thanksgiving food.
I'm not notorious.
Is that what the follow-up is?
I mean, yeah, it's not my favorite. I'd rather Christmas food because I'm Italian and we go all out.
In our small little group, you are on the record saying that you are not a big fan of Thanksgiving food.
The follow-up was, in honor of Thanksgiving. This is from Soups. Why are you a monster and hate Thanksgiving? And Spork says, in honor of Soups, why are you a monster and hate Thanksgiving?
And I actually think that you might be in good company with Dylan Postle. I don't think Dylan's a big
Mr. Puffed. Honestly, turkey sucks. We all know turkey sucks. I like the dark meat because it's better and worse for you and fatty and juicy. I hate turkey. Turkey sucks. I'm going to eat stuffing. I'm going to eat potatoes. I'm going to eat, I don't know, I like green bean casserole and all that stuff. And I
like everything on Thanksgiving.
Ready for this exchange? my mom makes the best green bean casserole, but the fried onion she puts on top, she gives me the rest of the box, and then I just palm them the rest of the night.
Eating like potato chips?
Oh,
You're just
yeah.
eating
Oh, yeah.
bombs? I mean, I bet that's good.
They're
Like,
delicious.
I'm sure that's great. I just don't know anyone that's eaten.
What's
Would
the
you do that?
brand?
Would you do that with like a bag of croutons? Would you just like find a
Oh,
bag of
absolutely.
croutons?
100%.
Yeah, like
French's original crispy fried onions. That's it.
oh yeah, they also come in like the tub, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have them come in like the
Oh,
big
yeah. Oh,
plastic
my
tub.
God. All night, I'll eat those things. Smells so bad.
Soups in the chat. Sounds like you just like the crunchy onions.
I agree. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Green bean casserole is a vessel for Johnny Clash to get crispy onions.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey,
soft lock.
guys, let us know whether you're in the chat right now or if you are listening to this episode after the fact on social media. You can let us know at Game Marks Pod. What is your biggest foolish moment in gaming? Whether it is a game that you thought was going to be great that flopped, or just a moment in a game that you couldn't get past that ended up being not as challenging as you had once thought.